Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Unqualified Film Bros podcast. As you can tell by the fact that we are over here on the side of your screen, hello. We are sharing a screen on Zoom tonight because we are doing our Oscar predictions episode. It is the 97th Academy Awards this weekend. We got 23 awards to go through. Gentlemen, how you doing tonight? I feel like I don't ask that enough on the pod.
I'm doing terrible. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, me too. I'm tired.
And the
It's
reason
been a
why
long
these
week.
two are not doing well is because they know that I am the best on the pod at games, and we have
Yeah,
assigned a
okay.
point value to all of our awards tonight, and let's get
It's
into it.
actually because Amelia Perez will ruin anything that I try to do.
It's gonna win all 11 awards.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
all
Isn't
my
it
predictions
nominated?
are going to be wrong.
It
I'm
has
predicting
13
it to win
nominations, I think.
0 awards.
Hollywood heard and saw what Carla Sofia Gascon had to say on Twitter and said, you know what? We're gonna allow that. It's
They
okay.
should take away Twitter from people. Like, some people cannot handle that power. Um,
Point
but
system.
So
Yay.
here's
yeah, I'm
the
ready.
first look at
I'm
our
ready.
our, our point system. 1 point, 2 point, 3 points, and every slide with every category has its point value. So we will be reminded, and we will be able to tally up our points at the end of Sunday night to determine who our winner is. And the prize, as is the case when we play Funky Films or Movie Trivia, is an episode about one of our favorite movies. And since we are unqualified film bros, we're all guessing. And so it's really anybody's game about
Well, just
who.
like the Academy.
Yeah, except we actually watched Dune Part 2.
We did. We watched
And the
more movies
Brutalist.
than probably a lot of the Academy.
Yeah. Technically, we're
Dune Part
better
2,
than the
my favorite
Academy.
movie of last year. Best Picture. Spoiler.
Yeah, I know. That is honestly one of the biggest surprises of the year.
You made Ben's year on the last
You
day of
really
the
did.
year.
You really did.
I know. It was a happy accident that it made your year, but it was more to make my own year because it was such a great film.
It
Ben's got to wait
was.
until Dune Messiah to feel the same thing over again.
I'm
Depends
ready.
on what else comes out that year. All right, here's the second half of our point system: four, five, six for the
True.
biggest awards of the night. Um, I feel like I don't need to leave this slide up for that long because we
Yeah,
all
yeah. Let's
know and
get
will.
into it. I want to guess. I'm gonna be right
So,
this time.
um, every category we're gonna go in the order that I see us on my screen. It's Ben, George, Max.
Okay.
So Ben, you're
That's
gonna make your guess first, then I'll go, and then Max, and we'll go on to the next one.
Sounds
Here
good.
we
sounds
go.
good. Yeah.
Start off for 2 points. Best visual effects: Alien Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked.
I'm going with Dune Part 2. That's an easy one. It's got to get some of these awards. It has to. And I'm reserving my what should have win, what should win for the major categories,
Fair enough.
but I will
Yeah.
I will put that out there.
I
Um,
mean, Dune should win in this one too.
yeah, I am
It's Dune.
going to take Dune Part 2 as well. I had thought maybe Alien Romulus, but the Academy's already doing a lot for horror with The Substance, so Dune Part 2 is going to take it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
for me, Dune Part Two. For me, this the runner-up for me in this one is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I think Alien would get knocked for um the the whatever the regeneration thing. Like it'll get knocked for that in the vote,
regeneration of Ian Holm.
but it doesn't matter because Dune Part Two is by far and away the
Yeah,
best.
I think that's the
So,
favorite.
yeah,
Yeah. All right, so right now, regardless of the result, we're all tied at 2 points or 0 points.
cool.
George loses a point. I don't know why, but he does.
Fuck off. All right, also for 2 points, best sound: A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot.
Yeah, I'll give it to a complete unknown. I think that's a good one.
You know, Ben, you said that you think that Dune Part 2 is got to get some of these technical awards,
Mm,
and that's where I gotta go. I mean, A Complete Unknown, they did have great sound.
That's
Um,
fair.
also had really well done sound for being a Broadway musical adaptation. But yeah, Dune Part Two, it won the award 3 years ago, if my memory serves.
Yeah, I'm just giving Amelia Perez the prediction of 0 awards.
I'm spoiler alert. I might also give them zero awards. All right, Max.
I'm with you on this one, George. Got to go with Dune Part Two.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving right along. Our first 1 point option, best live action short. Raise your hand if you've seen any of these.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, me neither. Unfortunately, Putt Putt was not selected as a nominee. Um, we
What?
tried. We did
What?
submit to several Oscar qualifying festivals, but we did not get in. But thank you for the opportunity, Sundance. Appreciate it. All right, Alien, Anuja or Anuha. I
I,
don't know how it's pronounced.
I'm going with Anuya,
Anuya, is that it?
Anuja,
I'm going with
Anuha,
it pronounced like an H. Anuha.
Anuha. It was also
Anuha.
I'm Not a Robot, not to be confused with The Wild
I don't
Robot.
know. Yeah,
The last
I don't know
return of the
whether
man
it's
who could not remain
Brazilian
silent.
or could be
I don't know.
Portuguese, could be Spanish. I don't
Ben,
know.
you're taking the second option, is what you're
I'm
saying?
taking it though. I'm taking it. Yeah.
It's Hindi, Ben. It's
It,
Hindi
it's
Um,
Hindi?
from Mindy Kaling.
All right. Well, then I have. You can't be serious. Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm not taking it anymore. Maybe I'm gonna go with a Alien.
Alien. Okay, I'm basing a lot. By the way, tonight I'm basing a lot of my pronunciations on how
Mindy Kaling is not getting any awards. I'm sorry. It's, it's
I'm
not
basing a lot of
happening.
my
This is
pronunciations
predictions,
tonight off
guys.
of how Rachel Sennett and Bowen Yang read them at the nominations breakfast like a month ago.
Yeah, I'm completely uneducated on these awards. I don't watch shorts. I do watch some of the long form movies, unlike some
Yeah,
of
the
the
shorts aren't long
Academy
enough for
Awards.
Ben. He needs at least a 3 hour movie.
I do, I do. I
Yeah,
just feel
He's seen
like
The Brutalist 4 times in theaters.
true.
I'm gonna take The
yeah,
Man Who Could Not Remain Silent,
all right, that sounds good.
just based on
I'm going
vibes.
with Ben on this one. I'm going with Alien.
Word.
You hopefully
Okay.
get the Mindy Kaling too. All right.
Yes.
Also for 1 point, best documentary short. Death by Numbers, I Am Ready, Warden, Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, and The Only Girl in the Orchestra.
I'm going with Instruments of a Beating Heart.
I'll take
I
The
don't
Only
know what
Girl in
that
the
is,
Orchestra.
but it sounds cool.
The Only Girl
Incident.
in the Orchestra for me.
Incident.
I
Okay.
feel bad every time I do these when I realize I haven't seen a single one of these
Next
shorts.
year, we'll all watch all of the Doc Short nominees.
I think next year we should just watch all of every film. We should
Yeah,
be like the best non-members of the Academy.
exactly.
Yeah.
Let's show them off.
Yeah. Listen to every song at least 20 times. Uh, yeah.
I'm 100% down for all of this. I got some road trips coming up between now and next Oscar season. Sure.
Good. Good.
For 1 point, Best Doc Feature, Black Box Diaries, No Other Land, Porcelain Wars, Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat, and Sugarcane.
I'm going with no other land because it would be funny.
I will also take No Other Land because I think Gal Gadot is presenting this award.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm not picking that one. That's hilarious, but I'm not picking that one. I'm picking soundtrack to a coup d'etat because that's what we're living in right now. So
You think
we
the
love
Academy is
that.
going to try to send a message?
I think so too. They're gonna have them come out and sing some Les Mis songs in front
I
of.
have somewhat of a
Just because they did that at the White House.
It won't mean anything in Hollywood.
Yeah.
no, these features, these categories don't even get like any airtime.
Aren't they cutting a bunch of the presentations out? of the live.
Yeah, they have been for a
Yeah,
while.
but they're paring it down even more this year, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is this year. Documentary will probably make it, but others maybe not.
Yeah, it sucks. It's too bad.
Yeah.
But
Pressing
considering Gal
on.
Gadot is supposed to present it, I'm assuming documentary is still on the main docket.
Fair enough.
For 2 points, Best Production Design, The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. This is toughy.
I'm going with Wicked. Predictions.
I think I'm going to take The Brutalist.
I'm going with Conclave.
Okay. For costume design, 2 points. A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked.
A complete unknown.
Interesting. I am going to take Nosferatu here.
Yeah, that's my second pick. They did a good job with the complete unknown. I'd read
Hmm
an article about it.
hmm
They I don't know. It's done very well. It's maybe not as overt as some of the others, but
Yeah.
This one's tough too. But I think Gladiator 2.
all right. I
Yep.
like that we're getting different answers.
Yeah, this is good. Moving right
I mean, it's
along.
hard. It's a hard one.
Best makeup and hairstyling for 2 points. A Different Man, Emilia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked.
I'll go
Again,
with
it's tough.
I'm going with the substance. I don't know. It's
I
makeup and
really,
hairstyling. These
I
are not my this is not my forte.
me
What?
neither, and I really want to go with A Different Man, but I'm also going to go with The Substance.
Yeah, I'll go with the substance. Strictly for Demi Moore's crazy hair.
I agree with that. The Substance.
I'm just thinking the practical visuals of Monstro Alyssa, but sure,
Well, it's makeup and hairstyling, so it's not exactly effects.
fair. Best international feature. I gave this one 3 points because we've got three films here nominated for
I'm
other
going
awards.
with I'm Still Here. That's
I'm also going to go with I'm Still Here.
yeah,
Fair enough.
that's
Uh,
my
what?
Amelia Perez zero Oscars.
I'm going with the seat of the sacred fig.
Okay. I'm interested that I'm curious that nobody, including myself, took Flow.
I think
Flow's
they're
really good,
I
but
think they're keeping that for best picture.
I'm still
But I also haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Hmm. We move on to Best Animated Feature for 3 points. Flow, Inside Out
the
2,
wild
Memoir of the
robot, the
Missing Grounded,
wild robot,
Wow, and Ben's pick.
the wild robot.
Have you seen it, Ben?
Yeah, of course I have.
Is it good?
I hate children, but I love animals.
Fair enough.
And so that kind of captures my my love.
I am gonna
Yeah,
take.
it's good. I mean, it's an animated movie, so
Give me Flow.
okay.
I know what I just said. I wasn't picking Flow. I always had the Wild Robot. I think it's gotten the most buzz out of all of the animated films. I mean, Inside Out could surprise, but the Wild Robot I'm picking.
Nobody for Wallace and Gromit, huh?
No.
No, but it's not. It's a very good. It's good. I haven't seen two of the others.
Memoir of a Snail, and
I haven't
Flo.
seen I haven't seen Flow.
Yeah.
My parents watched it and they said it was good but strange.
Hmm.
Hmm. For 1 point, best animated short. Again, I will ask show of hands who's seen one of these.
Nah.
Well, our choices are Beautiful Men, In the Shadow of the Cypress, Magic Candies, Wander to Wonder, and Yuck.
Beautiful men. We're just men. Beautiful men.
There.
Fair enough. I am going to take Yuck because I think hearing that announced at the Oscars will be fun, and this is only worth 1 point.
Fair
Reasonable.
enough.
Let's take In the Shadow of the Cypress. Why not? Let's do that one.
I had a feeling you were going to take that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We move on. Best Original Song for 2 points. You have two
Oh,
nominees
fuck.
from Emilia Perez, El Mal, and Mi Camino. Also, The Journey from the 6888, Like a Bird from Sing Sing, and Never Too Late from Elton John, Never Too Late.
I'm going with Like a Bird. That's literally the only movie I've seen. So, well, I watched Amelia Perez for 25 minutes. I don't know which one of these songs is that, but
Um,
yeah,
I've
Like a
got
Bird.
I've got a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach that Never Too Late from Elton John, Never Too Late is going to win. But
I've never heard of that before.
I'm also taking Like a Bird from Sing Sing.
yep, make that three. I am so worried that Elmal is gonna win though. Um,
I have
I'm
no idea. It could
terrified.
be it could be that. It could be Elton John. People are like, "Oh, Elton John, I know that name."
Fair enough.
He's an artist.
Remember last year
This
when I'm
is an
Just Ken was
argument.
nominated?
No, I don't remember any of these.
It was
I'm Just
nominated.
Ken was nominated for Best Original Song, and it lost to What Was I Made For, also from the same movie.
Which one of these is Diane Warren?
Don't remember.
I
Okay,
mean, I would guess it's the 6888
could be.
Sounds right.
because that's about the all-female fighter pilots, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these is Diane Warren. She's nominated every year. I'm just trying to figure it out. She'll lose, so I just need
Next
to
year
make
when
sure
I make
that's
this PowerPoint next year, I'll put the composer for the original songs.
yeah, that helps to rule out Diane Warren.
So, best original score for 3 points: The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot.
I'm going with the Brutalist.
I am gonna take Conclave here. I just
Okay.
rewatched it a week ago. The score it really stands out.
I'm also picking the Brutalist. I think it's a we didn't really talk about it on the episode that we did about it, but it's pretty remarkable. I mean, it kind of is a character in and of itself. It's unforgiving. It's beautiful.
And
I
very
respect,
minimalist.
Hmm.
I respect the pick. For 4 points, we're moving into some of the bigger awards. Best Adapted Screenplay: A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing.
I'm going with Conclave.
I am also taking Conclave.
Nickel Boys.
All right. Respectable.
Yeah. And of course, also for 4 points, Best Original Screenplay: Honora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5, and The Substance. This might be the toughest category for me.
I'm going to go with the Substance just because it's a big hit, I guess.
I am taking a movie I haven't seen. The only one of these that I haven't seen. Give me Honora for Best Original Screenplay.
Okay.
Though
Um,
I love the screenplay for A Real Pain. I think Jesse Eisenberg did a great job.
I also have The Substance.
Okay. Best film editing for 3 points. Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, and Wicked.
I'm gonna go with The Brutalist. Yeah,
Sure.
it's a tough one to predict, but I think that's a good pick for this one.
Yeah, for me it's between The Brutalist and Conclave. Um, I think I'm also gonna take The Brutalist here though.
V3.
Cool. Best cinematography for 3 points. The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu.
The Brutalist. Absolutely.
The Brutalist.
I'm going with Dune Part 2 on this one.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was my backup. I do love the way Nosferatu is shot though.
Yeah, I just don't think it'll win.
Yeah,
I
there's a
Yeah,
can't.
lot of stuff that could win. That's very worthy of it. It's just what will win.
Yeah.
agreed. We have a few more awards to get to. 4 points for Best Supporting Actress. Monica Barbaro for A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande for Wicked, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini for Conclave, and Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez.
Isabella Rossellini.
She's in like 3 scenes of that movie, man.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna give it to her.
Is this going to be another like lifetime achievement type situation that they did for Jamie
It's
Lee
always a
Curtis?
No,
lifetime
it's because she's
achievement
the
award,
best one in this category.
but she is very good. I would say the best one in this category is actually Felicity Jones. She's really, really good. But I think Isabella Rossellini will win.
I I think Ariana Grande is the best part of Wicked. I don't think she wins this award. I am going to go with the popular opinion here, and I'm going to give Emilia Perez the only award that I'm giving it tonight. Zoe Saldana has won it every step on the awards circuit so
I
far.
can't. Yeah, I know, but I can't accept it. I'm not predicting Amelia
I'm taking the
Perez.
4 points with this.
It's
That's
so
fair.
awful. It's fair, but
That's fair.
it's brutal. This list.
Shut up.
I'm on Isabella Rossellini too for Conclave.
She's great in that movie.
She is phenomenal.
Shout out Monica Barbaro too, because her portrayal of
Yeah, she's
Joan
very
Baez
good
is
too.
She is pretty good.
Best Supporting Actor, also for 4 points. Yura Borisov for Honora, Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain, our guy Ed Norton for
I
Unknown, Guy Pearce,
personally,
and Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice.
my personal opinion is this should go maybe to Jeremy Strong or Ed Norton. Ed Norton's pretty good too, though it's a kind of a light performance. But my prediction is Kieran Culkin.
Yeah, I absolutely adore Ed Norton's performance as Pete Seeger in A Complete Unknown, but like I did with Best Supporting Actress in Zoe Saldana, I got to go with Kieran Culkin. He's
Yeah.
the slam dunk.
Out of all these, like Jeremy Strong has probably put on the best performance, but yeah, I think it'll be Kieran Culkin. A lot of people didn't want to watch the Apprentice.
Yeah,
True. I'm giving this one to Guy Pearce.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he was quite good in The
No, he
Brutalist.
was.
Yeah, he was
I
quite
agree.
good. Yeah,
I think any of these are deserving of the award, much
it's a
like
strong
this.
category for sure. Yeah,
But
And shout out Succession fans for Kieran Culkin and Jeremy Strong going for the same prize.
true.
All right, moving on. Best Director for 5 points. Sean Baker for Honora, Brady Corbet for The Brutalist, James Mangold for A Complete Unknown, Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez, and Coralie Fargy for The Substance.
Give me my prediction is going to be Coralie Fargy. That's my prediction.
That is also my prediction.
Who I think is the most deserving of these is Brady Corbet. I love that movie. I really do. But yeah, I think it's going to be Coralie.
I've
And
heard a lot of arguments for Sean Baker, but I think Coralie.
I do too.
And what's interesting about this is the first time since 1998 that all the nominees for Best Director are first-time nominees.
Interesting.
It's been almost 30 years since we've had a situation like this. And Coralie Fargy, for what it's worth, the 9th woman ever to be directed or ever be nominated for Best Director, and she would be just the 4th woman to win.
Jesus.
Let's see some history. On Sunday, let's see some goddamn history.
It's the Oscars. It is what it is.
Moving on.
It doesn't define anything.
No.
3 awards left to talk about tonight. We start with Best Actor for 5 points. Adrian Brody in The Brutalist, Timothée Chalamet in A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes for Conclave, and Sebastian Stan as Donald Trump in The Apprentice.
This has been the toughest one because I think Adrian Brody will get it. But Timothée Chalamet has a good shot too. Despite how good any of the others are, I don't think they have a realistic chance, but they're all very good. Coleman Domingo deserves a lot of praise. It just wasn't a movie that got a lot of buzz like some of the others. And Sebastian Stan's obviously been kind of like lessened by portraying Donald Trump, but they're all very, very good. My prediction is going to be Adrian Brody, though. And to be honest, that would be who I pick. It's just a very good performance. Not that anyone else is not good, but it's the best that I've seen.
It's interesting, Ben, that you've been sort of like in the last few awards, you've been breaking it up between what you think should win and what you would vote for.
Well, that's what I said, like the major awards, I feel the need to sort of separate them out. The awards that I don't know any better, like I can't do that. That doesn't make any sense.
For this one, I would vote for Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. However, I think Timothée Chalamet is going to win an Oscar.
That would be something.
Also, if Sebastian Stan wins for The Apprentice, all of the marketing for the Thunderbolts movie is going to include an Academy Award winner, Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, he's not winning. He does a great job. He's not winning. That's
the
not
clips that I've seen. I haven't seen the movie yet because I don't really want to rent it, and it's not streaming anywhere. The clips I've seen of him as Trump that
is exactly why he's not going to win. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people just don't want to watch, and he's too good at doing Trump. He really is. He's a fantastic actor, but he's too accurate, which means when you're watching him, you're like, I'm watching Donald Trump, and you don't want to watch it anymore. So,
oh man, This is hard. This is hard, but I do think Adrian Brody deserves it. And I'm sticking with that as my pick too.
yeah, Timothée
The best
Chalamet
in the category, and he deserves it.
He's gonna be a Leonardo DiCaprio, just nominated the wrong years every single time until he wins for The Revenant Part 2.
The Revenant Part 2, starring Timothée Chalamet in 2045.
39. I don't know, somewhere around there.
Okay. We'll get Tom Holland to play Tom Hardy's part.
There you go. They're close enough. They're both British. They both
British Tom H.
Yeah.
All right. For Best Actor, we go to Best Actress for 5 points. Cynthia Erivo in Wicked, Carlos Sofia Gascon in Emilia Perez, Mikey Madison for Honora.
Yeah,
Demi Moore in The Substance and Fernando Torres and I'm Still Here, Ben. Let me finish.
He did. But yeah, my prediction has been the same for this for a few months. It's Demi Moore. However, I think the best actress in this category is Fernanda Torres. Mikey
I'm
Madison is also very good.
I'm with you. And I'll make my pick in a minute here, but as far as I've heard, it's really been a two-horse race between Mikey Madison and Demi Moore.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
Yeah, that
but
makes sense.
Fernanda Torres
Fernando Torres has been
is
getting
so
a lot of buzz lately. It would
she
not
just won't win.
surprise me.
People don't watch movies. They can't even watch Dune Part Two. Like I'm not expecting them to watch a foreign movie.
It would not surprise me to see Fernando Torres win in the least. I need to
It would
see.
strictly in
I
that. Yeah,
I
I
feel
don't know.
like taking Mikey Madison might be the move, but I haven't seen Honora, so I can't fully put my whole oomph behind it. And there's really only one option left, and that is who I think is probably the most deserving option here, and that's Demi Moore for The Substance. That mirror scene is enough alone to give her the Oscar.
Yeah, it's a good thing we get you to watch that movie.
Shut
Be
up.
kind of screwed in this category.
I would. I think I did
Um,
suggest that we watch Honora that week instead.
That's true. They're both
that is,
really good
you
films.
suggested one or the other, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I love horror movies.
Not to be uninteresting here again, but I think Demi Moore is gonna take it home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone should watch I'm Still Here. Fernanda Torres is really, really good. It's just that I don't think that's going to win. But
Yeah.
that's the Oscars.
And Carla Sofia Gascon might be the first Academy Award nominee in Oscars history to get 0 votes because they voted to get the nominations, then all the tweets came out, and then they voted
Yeah,
for.
yeah. Or there's racists still in the Academy, or really ignorant people. Both are
I'm sure there
extremely
are.
probable.
I'm
Really,
sure there
probably
are.
pretty likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Right. Our final award of the night,
Woo.
Best Picture. Honora the Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked. And Ben was taking a drink the entire time I was saying that, so I knew I could finish fast.
I have thought about this one quite a lot, and I think it's safe to give this one to Conclave. It's been building up a lot. I haven't given anything to Honora, and to be honest, both Honora and Conclave seem equally as likely, but I'm a Conclave head, so I'm just going with Conclave every time.
Yeah. I think it's interesting the way that they've changed voting for the Academy Awards into sort of a ranked choice setup instead of just pick your winner. So it's really like the least disliked film wins
Yep.
Best Picture now.
And
And
Conclave seems pretty good.
with
Pretty safe.
the controversies surrounding Amelia Perez, it's the most nominated film, but it's not going to win anything except for
People
maybe
can't even watch Dune Part 2. Come on.
um, The Brutalist and its use of AI after the dual strikes like last year or a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, if it
too
was
much
me,
controversy
my
around movies.
my
Um,
vote for the best picture is The Brutalist, but people will literally not watch it because they heard AI is in it. So it is what it is.
yeah. Um, I'm hearing a lot of buzz for Honora, and I
All
really
right,
think
that's
it
I
has a
mean,
good
yeah, that's
shot.
fair.
But my what I would vote for and what I think is going to win, they're in conjunction here, and that's Conclave.
All right, Conclave
Max,
next.
take us home.
Yeah, I'm picking Conclave because I want it to win. Um,
Let's go.
uh, I mean, I haven't seen Nickel Boys yet, and I
There's a lot of
haven't
good movies
seen
here.
I'm Still Here yet. All of the other Best Pictures I've seen, but
I have
Conclave,
not seen Amelia Perez past 25 minutes. Sorry,
it's
guys.
okay. Like that's fine. I think you'll be all right. Um, you can escape this prediction season without having seen it, and it's totally fine.
But
So,
yeah, Conclave seems it's on the rise.
Yeah.
so you've heard all of our predictions. We have our game to play to see who gets the most categories correct. I certainly hope I win. I know these guys are hoping that I win too,
I really
so I can
hope you
think of
don't.
another move. Um, but yeah, that's it for our Oscar predictions episode. Enjoy the Oscars this weekend. Um, make some predictions of your own. There's an Oscar Pick'em game active online at abc.com. You can check that out and win maybe a free trip to go watch the Oscars at a watch party in LA with members of the Academy next year. I know I'm going to play.
If any of you want to hack the Academy and make sure that I win this, I will force George to watch another body horror movie.
Cool. I'm
So
looking
anyway,
forward to
just
Human Centipede.
that's not body horror. That's just gross.
We will be watching Nope.
Yes,
We already did that on the pod, and I was on vacation that week.
you weren't there.
Vacation.
So enjoy the Oscars. Make your own predictions. Let us know what you want to win, what you think will win. Let us know how you do with your predictions too. We want to hear from you. So happy movie watching. Let's see some worthy winners on Sunday. Have a good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.